we have a lot to get through. It's a huge empties video, so I'll try and be as quick as I can. I'll obviously speak more about the products that I really loved, or the ones that I really hated, and the mediocre ones won't get much of a mention, because otherwise we will be here all day going through these. So I think this is a collection from June and July. Yeah, I really need to get on top of doing these more often, but I feel like I've actually achieved something because I've got through a heck of a lot of products in the last couple of months. And if you don't know, I'm a bit of a skincare junkie, face mask junkie, and I've just got so many products, and I'm really trying to be strict with myself now and not switching things out quite so much. Obviously, if things change and I have, you know, different concerns that I want to target, I will switch products in and out, but generally speaking, I'm trying to stick to the same products to try and get them used up. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So I'm going to start with a few miscellaneous products. I have got my favourite deodorant of all time, Mitchum. If you really want something that's going to keep you dry, that smells nice and just does the job, then Mitchum, highly recommend. This is obviously like the stick one, but I will use the roller or the actual antiperspirant, the spray one. I think they're all good, so whichever. If you need a good deodorant, check out Mitchum. This is a bit of a random one. This was like a little sample. I got a couple of these from BioFreeze, and it's a cooling gel. It's a pain relief gel. So I've got a bit of a dodgy knee, and every so often it's really sore. It sometimes swells up, and this really helped. It was so cold though. When I put it on, it was like, whoa, that is seriously cold, but it did the job. I put it on at night, went to bed, and then in the morning my knee felt much better. So yeah, really enjoyed that. That was a really good sample, and it actually really worked, so I would check out those and perhaps buy again. I've used up a Body Shop coconut hand cream. I think this might have been the one that was in my Altoria advent calendar, which sort of started off this whole YouTube journey for me. Finally used it up. I do like the Body Shop products. The hand cream is nice. The coconut one smelled nice, but not a lot to say about it really. It's just a hand cream. And then I picked this up, the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Body Buff, in the Feel Unique Pick and Mix samples. This was actually a really decent one because this was 15ml, and it smells amazing, as you would expect for the Sol de Janeiro stuff. And it was quite a nice scrub, but it's really yellowy, so it was a bit strange when you rinse it off in the shower. Like, it makes your bath look like a yellowy mustardy colour. But yeah, it was nice. It did a nice job. Bit too pricey for me though. Don't think that's going to be a repurchase. This was good. This is from New Thing. This is a vegan friendly brand, and this was sent to me to test. So I trialled it quite a while ago and then stopped using it, and then because I've been trying to get through my open products, I put it back in the shower. And this is a shave and shower sorbet. So what was interesting about this is you can use it as a body wash and as a shaving gel. So I thought that was great, especially for like travel, a double product. You don't need to be taking two. This was really nicely scented. It smells of holidays. It smells of pineapple and coconut. And the only thing that I didn't like about it was glittery and shimmery, which I think possibly because it's aimed towards a younger market than me, but it did a really good job. It was nice as a shower gel. It doesn't foam up very much, which I'm not fussed about as long as it's cleaning me and it smells nice. And to shave with, it was really good. Did a really good job. So yeah, I would definitely check this out. I think they're available in Superdrug, probably other places as well. But yeah, it's apparently available in 3 scents. But I would check out the price point, and if it's not too bad of a price point, I will definitely pick one of those up again. I did enjoy using it, and it did the job. So now on to hair care. I have used up this dry shampoo from Percy & Reed. This is the No Fuss Fabulousness dry shampoo, and it's in the original scent. This I think was in a QVC vanity that I got on special offer, and Percy & Reed are meant to be a really great hair company. I think this might be the only thing that I've tried of theirs so far, but I really wasn't impressed. No, didn't do the job for me really. I wasn't overly keen on the scent, and I think I'd rather just stick to Batiste, and it's probably a lot cheaper as well. I also got through this Philip Kingsley shampoo. This is the Flaky Itchy Scalp shampoo. I don't really suffer with an itchy scalp, and not necessarily flaky scalp either, but I think this was in maybe a subscription box at some point, and I just wanted to get it used up. It was okay. Again, Philip Kingsley, lovely brand, but quite expensive for what they are, and I'm not sure I would buy that one. Maybe I would look into some of his other hair care products and try those out. I've got a couple of conditioners because I use shampoo and conditioner at different rates because I double cleanse my hair with my shampoo, so then my conditioner seems to last a lot longer. And if I'm not repurchasing the same shampoo to continue using with the same conditioner, then I tend to pass the conditioner on to my daughter and use it on her hair. So she's finished this one up for me, but I did use it when I was using the shampoo. These I got from Latest in Beauty, and it's the Charles Worthington Healthy Balance. This is the Dry Ends conditioner. I can't remember what the shampoo was called, but it was the Healthy Balance one as well. And these were okay. They did the job. Nothing massively amazing about them. It says that it's meant to restore hair's natural balance by treating excessive oils at the roots and repairing dry ends, preserve that fresh hair wash feeling for up to 72 hours, and it's meant to have all day fragrance. Can't say that I think that lived up to any of those claims really. It just felt pretty basic, did an alright job, but nothing to shout home about. And then this one, however, the Umberto Giannini Grow Long Hair Lengthening Conditioner. I've got the shampoo as well. I am still using this. I've repurchased it and it's in my shower now. It's the shampoo and conditioner that I'm using. It smells amazing. It smells almost chocolatey, like cocoa-y, and I love it. I love that scent. It's meant to be a protein boost for your locks with caffeine, almond oil, vitamin B5 and marina extracts to strengthen and grow longer hair without breakage. Whether it does that, I have no idea, but it makes my hair feel nice. It looks shiny and silky, and yeah, I really enjoy using it. I love this brand because they're also cruelty free and vegan friendly. You can usually pick them up on offer in Boots, so yeah, I really like this one and have repurchased, so would probably repurchase again. Last one for hair then was this, which was another Feel Unique Pick a Mix sample. This is Rahu. Is it Rahu? I'm never sure how you're meant to pronounce this brand. But this was just a finishing treatment, and it is meant to be free of synthetics, parabens, sulfates and vegan, which I like in hair products. I don't like sulfates and parabens. And it's made with 100% natural ingredients and it's organic. And this was just for like putting into your damp hair before you style it, just as like an extra boost of treatment and nourishment. I hated it. I hate the smell, and I didn't really feel like it did anything. I mean, I used it, there was only 5 ml, so it didn't last for long, but definitely wouldn't purchase that. The smell more than anything was just off-putting. I didn't enjoy the smell at all. That's all for hair. Just a couple of makeup-y bits. This Body Shop lipstick, which I must have had forever, is in the colour Crush, and it was like, looks like a really bright colour, but it was quite sheer when you put it on, and I just really enjoyed it, especially in summer. I think this was like one that was reduced in the sale a while back that I picked up, and then I've used every last bit. Absolutely loved that one. A little perfume fragrance sample, Lintady by Givenchy, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. This was really nice actually. I don't think there's anything left. I'm always like this, trying to get the last bit out. It's quite a deep scent, which I'm quite into strong, deep scents. Even in summer, that's my scent really. I do sometimes wear something a bit lighter and more floral, but I do enjoy that sort of Black Opium scent by YSL, that really deep, strong scent, and that was very similar. So that's definitely one that I would think about putting on my birthday or Christmas list for someone to buy me, because that was really, really nice. And then this, which is from Aldi, it's a Lacura, and I think it's meant to be a dupe for the YSL Touch Eclat, and this is a concealer pen. No idea what shade I got this in. I would say probably fair, because I am pasty, but this was really, really good. I'm actually using a YSL one at the moment, and I think I prefer this one. I think the colour of this one suits me better, and I think the finish of both of them is very, very similar. And I'm not sure that they've released this in Aldi recently, but if I spot it in their beauty special buys again, I would definitely pick one of these back up. I don't think I'll be repurchasing the YSL, just saying. It's a nice finish, but I don't think the colour is quite right, whereas this colour definitely suits a bit better. The only thing is they don't do many shades in this. It's literally like 2 or 3 shades, which is a shame, but then it's from Aldi. They're not necessarily a makeup brand. Next we're on to skincare, and this is where it gets heavy because there is so much stuff. I'm a little bit shocked at how much I've actually managed to use. So I'm going to go through face masks or masks first because there's quite a lot here. And I'll start with this one, which is the weirdest packaging you will ever see in your life. This is a Dr. Jart Shake and Shot Rubber Firming Mask. I've had the hydrating one before and loved it, so I picked a set of 2 of these up from TK Maxx recently, and it is the weirdest thing ever. You get this little pot, and when you take the lid off, you've basically got 2 sachets and a little stick, and you mix these together in here and put the lid back on and shake it, and it goes almost like a yogurty type of texture, and then you use the spatula to get it out and put it on your skin. You have to be relatively quick, and then it sets and you leave it on, and then you have to peel it off afterwards. But unlike a peel off mask, it is not tight on your skin, and it like literally sets almost like jelly, and when you take it off, there's no like tugging at the skin. It just almost, it peels off in one, and you're left with like this jelly face. But it is incredible. I really enjoy them, and I really feel like they do give my face that little extra boost. And I love a face mask, if you didn't know, if you hadn't noticed. So I enjoy that whole experience of just sitting and relaxing for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever it says. And that is one that I really do enjoy doing and feel like it does add a little bit of nourishment. So it looks like I used 3 eye gels. I actually think I've used more than that, but maybe somewhere in a pot, and that's why they're not here. But I've got a Champagne's Professional Collection face eye gel masks. I've got a Yes Studio Made You Look coconut water under eye masks, and then I've got the OK Beauty Choc Choc smoothing under eye mask with vitamin C and chamomile. And these were all pretty good. They all do pretty much the same thing, don't they? The coconut water ones were really thin, but they were sort of textured, so they sat on the skin really well. Sometimes the cheaper eye gels, when they're just literally the rubber, like the jelly sort of texture, they just slide, and I like to put them on and then maybe, I don't know, dry my hair after I've been in the shower, or do something while I'm leaving them on for 20 minutes, do the hoovering or whatever. And if they're like that, they just slip down the whole time. It's almost pointless. They stayed on quite well. I can't remember what the Champagne's ones were like now, whether they stayed on well. But the OK Beauty ones always stay on really well. And these were like that. You see the packaging is like that holographic. The gels were like that as well. Yeah, I do kind of think that if you keep them in the fridge like I do, they all sort of do the same job. And I haven't found any that have been wow amazing with the results. I do just enjoy the feeling of them. They're refreshing and hydrating, and they just depuff my eyes and wake me up a little bit in the morning. So yeah, I like those. Now we're on to face masks, and I had got this peel off mask from Soap and Glory, Water Peeling Purifying Declog Mask. I literally wanted to just get this used up because I'm not a massive fan of peel off masks. I can't stop touching them, so when they're trying to set, I just keep touching them and getting all sticky fingered, and it's just messy. And I don't really enjoy that peel off sensation anymore. I feel like I'm almost ripping my skin off. I would much rather just put on a clay mask if I wanted to do sort of a deep pore unclogging thing. So this is meant to have oil absorbing kaolin and clay powders with vitamin C and E, oolong tea, lentil seed, sage, chamomile and ginger extracts. This is quite cool because it comes in 2 little pots, and then you get a little scoop to get it out, and it's bright pink. So if you're a really girly girl, it might be fun for like a sleepover or something. Yeah, they're okay, but just not really my thing anymore. I've got a couple of just normal sheet masks. I've got this one from OK, which was the Jeju Island Hydrogel Mask. This came in 2 pieces, which was good. I think more people will be able to fit that onto their face with it not being one full mask. It's like a jelly texture, so it's a hydrogel mask rather than like a sheet mask. And it was nice. It has prickly pear and green tea in it, so antioxidants, replenishing your skin. It was nice enough. I didn't find it really hydrating. I didn't feel like it had got loads of serum and that my skin was massively hydrated afterwards. Maybe mine was just a bit dodge and wasn't as, I'd missed the serum stage or something. But I've got a couple more of these ones, so I'll try it again and see. Then I've got this one, which has been in my collection for ages, so I just wanted to get it used before it went out of date. And this is the Skin Republic Brighten Hydrate Face Mask. I think it was a collaboration with, who's this, Olivia Buckland, and it's meant to be radiance boosting, and they say on the back about doing it before your makeup, so it would have been ideal for like a night out or event or something, but you have to leave it on 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm always a last minute rushing around trying to get ready, so that was never going to happen. It was quite nice. It had got lots of serum in it, hydrating hyaluronic acid, plumping collagen, pomegranate extract. Yeah, it was nice, but not something I'm going to rush out and buy again. And then I've got this one, which I got in a Mask Time subscription. I didn't buy it. I won a giveaway on Instagram from Boxnip, who I follow over there, and she sent me a Mask Time subscription for June or July, I can't remember now, but I had 4 sheet masks in it, and this was one of them. And at the time I was suffering really badly with some breakouts around my chin. Saw this and thought, this is perfect. It was the Calamine Caring Calming Mask, and it's by Hyugel, I think that's the brand, Korean. So we all know how much I love Korean face masks and skincare in general, and this is all in Korean, but you did get a little leaflet, I think, or a little QR scanner so that you could get all the information. But I think this was meant to be really good for breakouts, and that's why I used it, and it was really nice, really nice. And then this is the last one. I did take some pictures with me wearing this, so I might insert them, but this was from OK. I think I picked this up in their pound sale just to see what it was like, and it's the Sculpting Tech Neck Targeted Mask with pomegranate, and if you can see the picture there, it literally just sits on your chin. It does go on your neck, but I didn't feel like it went far enough down. It literally just came sort of just under my chin, and I feel like if you're going to do a tech neck mask, it needs to really target this section here. So yeah, I think I've got another neck mask. I think I've got a Dr. Jart one to try, so I could try it and compare the two, but I wasn't massively impressed with that. It didn't really do anything. It was very sticky and dry, rather than obviously normal sheet masks you expect are packed full with serum, so they're really hydrating and nourishing. This was like sticky and tight, and I just felt like it was like sticking my ears out the whole time. So yeah, don't think it would be one that I would repurchase. Definitely not one that I would repurchase full price. Then I've got a couple of sachets. Again, when I was suffering with breakouts, I found these in my collection and thought they may help. And this was the Caudalie Instant Detox Mask and the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. This was a gorgeous pink colour. Didn't really feel like it did all that much, to be honest. Whereas the Ren, I do love the Evercalm range, and this was really nice. It just felt calming and soothing, which I suppose is what you would expect from Evercalm. So yeah, that was okay. This was nice. I do like that range anyway though, so I would pick that up. A few more samples that I got from skincare that I've used up this month, or over the last 2 months. I picked this up from the Feel You Need Pick and Mix samples. This was the Goldfadden MD Wake Up Call Overnight Regenerative Facial Treatment, and this, I'm pretty sure it was this one that smelled really citrusy. It smelled really citrusy. I did use it again when I was having sort of breakouts. I thought, you know, get some added goodness into my skin overnight. It was okay. I wouldn't really buy. The Goldfadden MD Under Eye Cream, however, is amazing. Then I've got this Lumen Hydration Recharge Overnight Cream. And this again was from Feel Unique Pick and Mix Samples. This was nice enough, but would I buy it as a moisturiser? Probably not. I think, you know, Lumen are nice, but it's quite expensive for what it is. So I don't think that's one that I would repurchase. And then this, I can't remember where I got this from. I think it might have been Yes Style. This was a little sample of an essence toner, and I'm not going to be able to say this brand name. Look at this brand name, but I've seen them everywhere. Anyone who talks about Korean skincare has probably mentioned this brand at some point. Pyeongkangul, I want to say, and they're in blue bottles when you get the normal sized products. And this was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I am probably going to repurchase this because this is a nourishing essence toner, moisturizes skin, beginning from inner skin and softens the skin. And it really was like super nourishing. It was almost like it had some oil qualities to it, and I just loved it. I can't even explain. I absolutely loved it. So that is definitely one that I will be purchasing, I think, when I need another toner. Do I ever need another toner? Anyway, then I've got the Cerave SA Smoothing Cream, which is for dry, rough, bumpy skin. Exfoliates, softens and smooths rough skin while helping restore the skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides, because Cerave is ceramide based, urea and salicylic acid. So I got this and the cleanser as samples from, I think it was like an ad post somewhere on Instagram or Facebook or something, where Cerave were offering to send them out. So I got these and I used them. They were sat in my cupboard and I was thinking, oh, well, I don't know when I'm going to use them. Salicylic acid is notoriously brilliant for breakouts, and I was thinking, I don't really get an awful lot of breakouts, and then God knows what happened, but I just kept getting masses of breakouts on my chin. I'm blaming hormones. I need my coil replaced. There's about a 19-week waiting list. Anyway, bit off topic. I started using these. The cleanser I really liked, and I want to get a full size one and encourage my teenage son to use it, because I just thought it's great. Great cleanse, great second cleanse, great morning cleanse, and really enjoyed that it's got salicylic acid in. Because it's a wash off treatment, you're obviously not leaving it on your skin too long, which is why I think it would be good for like my teenager. And then the cream was a little bit weird. I liked it. I didn't enjoy the scent, so it's not something that I think I would repurchase, but it definitely was really nourishing and soothing on my skin, especially where I was having breakouts. I think this would be great again for if you get that chicken skin on your arms. Can never remember what it's called. I think that would be great for that as well. I didn't use it on that this time though. I was just concentrating on my face. But yeah, really liked the cleanser, so I would definitely repurchase that one. And I actually picked up another one from Feel Unique Pick and Mix Sample Service, so I've got another little mini to use as well, as and when I need it. Do we just carry on with cleansers now? I'll carry on with cleansers. I've used up this little Cetaphil mini, which I think I got in a subscription box, possibly a glossy box, or Birchbox, or I can't remember where I got it from, to be honest. This is the Gentle Skin Cleanser, and it was okay. I used it to get it used up. I just used it as a second cleanse or a morning cleanse. It was light enough, it's gentle. It definitely wouldn't remove all my makeup. That's why I used it either as a morning or a second cleanse, but not something I would repurchase. I would much rather go and buy the Cerave than the Cetaphil. That's just personal preference for me. I like the fact that Cerave's got ceramides in it, and this is obviously a salicylic acid one. This I just think is really basic, and I would prefer to buy other basic cleansers rather than that one. And then I've got 2 cleansing butters or balms, and the first one is the the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is the original one, and it's only a little mini because these are expensive, and I think you could get this for about £9, the little 20-gram one. I do really like this. It's really heavily fragranced. If you are someone that has sensitive skin or avoids fragrance in your skincare, this definitely won't be for you, but I really enjoy it, and I do only use it occasionally. It's not something that I go to all of the time. Just when I want a little treat, I want to be a bit bougie with my skincare routine, then this might come out, and I do really like it. However, there's a new cleansing balm on the block which I am loving, but I'm not going to tell you about that right now. But yeah, that will always still be a favourite, but it's quite expensive. This, however, is really cheap. I think it's about £3 for 50ml, and this is the PS Naturals Balm to Oil Cleanser, 90% natural origin and vegan. This is from Primark. It is only a little tub, doesn't last an awful long time, but it does literally go to oil. As soon as you put it on your skin, you start massaging it in, it literally turns to oil and removes all your makeup with ease. It was really nice with organic coconut water and Australian Cacao plum. I really enjoyed it. Would definitely repurchase that if I was looking for a budget option. Next up, this is the only exfoliator that I've got in this month to show you, and this is the Paulas Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid with salicylic acid. This I pulled out, I think this was a free gift in a Latest in Beauty subscription box way back. It's never come out because I've never felt the need to use it, and obviously with the breakouts it came out, and I really enjoyed this. It definitely helped with my breakouts, and the reviews of this are amazing. However, it felt a little bit oily and greasy for me, and I hear that there is a gel version, and I think I would be more inclined to buy the gel version in future and just use it as like a topical spot treatment rather than an all-over exfoliant. I didn't use it as an all-over exfoliant anyway. I only used it on the areas where I needed it, but rather than having the liquid form, I think the gel form would be better for me. But yeah, really enjoyed that, and would recommend if you struggle with acne or breakouts, then definitely pick up, not necessarily Paulas Choice one because it's not the cheapest one, but definitely pick up a BHA exfoliant, a salicylic acid exfoliant, to try and help with that. I did really like that one. Oh, and now we're on to serums. So I'll start with the best, and that was this one from BEA Skincare, which I think again was a Latest in Beauty box purchase. This is the Master Antioxidant Range Peptide Skin Booster, and I just absolutely adored this. It just did something amazing to my skin when I used it. It was quite rich and thick, and I used it at night. It's got plant stem cells, coenzyme Q10 peptides. It just did something to my skin. My skin felt plump, it felt nourished, it looked smooth and hydrated and fresh, and I don't know, glowy. I just loved it, but it's super expensive. I think maybe around the £100–110 mark, so it's not something I'm going to be buying again. So anyone who's got any suggestions for peptide serums or boosters, then hit me up in the comments below. I think I've got in my collection to try the Ordinary Buffet, so that's probably going to be in my skincare regime at some point in the near future. From the Ordinary, I've got their Hyaluronic Acid 2%, and I didn't get on with this. When I first started using it, I was like, oh, is this what hyaluronic acid is like? I'm pretty sure that other hyaluronic acids I've used haven't been like this. It was quite thick, and I couldn't layer products over the top or my makeup over the top. I just got pilling, and it really frustrated me. So I switched it out for the List Hyaluronic Acid in my morning routine and put this into my evening routine, and it seemed to work a little bit better in the evening. But yeah, I just struggled with it, and I like the Ordinary. I like the concept, I like the branding, I like how budget friendly it is, and they're no nonsense. This is what it is, this is what it's for. I think I would repurchase the List over this one 20 times over. So not a fan. I may be on my own there, but I'm not a fan of that. Next up, just a couple of samples. This was the Caudalie Premier Crew, the Serum. This was a 10ml. Again, this is really expensive and I'm not really sure why. I'd have to check out the ingredients online to see why this costs so much. But I used it, it was okay. I didn't think it was amazing. I mean, in comparison to what this one did for my skin, I wouldn't rush out to buy that one, and I think they're probably around a similar price point. Maybe not, maybe the Caudalie is not quite as expensive. Again, I think this was fragranced, but yeah, it was just okay. So I'm glad in a way. This is why I like getting samples of some things, especially expensive things, because I would now never go and buy that serum. Whereas, you know, with marketing and things, you can easily get sucked into buying expensive products that sometimes just aren't going to work for you. Next up, I actually have got through 2 of these little miniatures, but I've only got one to show you. This is the Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion, and there was just 5ml in here, but I had 2 of them, so I've used up 10ml. This was nice. I used it in the morning before my makeup, and it sort of felt like it just sort of evened everything out, just, I don't know, helped with my lines a little bit. And I'm not under any illusions that, you know, it says Rapid Collagen Infusion. I'm not under any illusions that there's a product that is going to increase my collagen, but I did feel like it had some sort of temporary benefits and did help. Initially, when I put my makeup on, it looked a little bit more flawless. So I did like it, but I don't think it's one that I'm going to rush out and buy. Then I've got a couple of sunscreen samples which I've used up. This was a Cetaphil one. This is a 50, I think, an SPF 50. Daily Defense Moisturiser, SPF 50 plus UVA. Protects with broad spectrum UVA, UVB filters and hydrates the skin. Lightweight, easily absorbed. It definitely was. Again, just not very exciting, and it's not one that I think I'm going to rush out and repurchase, which is a shame. I'm sure Cetaphil are a great brand and suits some people, just doesn't really do it for me. And then this was sent to me like on an ad or something where you could get some samples, and this is meant to be for men. I don't buy into that whole, this skincare is for men, this skincare is for women. We all have skin, and I think basically you can use whatever you want. So this was Lab Series Skincare for Men Day Rescue Defense Lotion SPF 35. Was okay. Didn't enjoy it that much. I suppose men aren't going to be putting makeup over the top. I think I struggled with putting any makeup over the top of this. But yeah, not my favourite, not one I would rush out to buy. Got a spray toner, or hydrating mist toner. This is Aikin natural Australian skincare. This I picked up in a beauty kit off Feel Unique and loved it, absolutely loved it. I really like a mist toner. I like misting in between steps. I like a mist toner in the morning. I find it really refreshing. I like a mist toner. I know it's not essential. Toners aren't essential. Essences aren't essential. Mists definitely aren't essential. But if you enjoy it and that's what you like in your skincare routine, then definitely go for it. And this was a really nice one. Infused with organic coconut water and green tea. Instantly refreshes, hydrates and tones the skin. I thought it was nice. I don't think it's something that I'm necessarily going to rush out and repurchase, because I have other mists to use and other mists that I probably enjoy a bit more. But that was a nice product. And then last but by no means least, I'm just double checking that I have actually talked to you about everything. I have these 2 products from Paulas Choice, and these were sent to me. I think I must have won a giveaway competition quite a while back, and these were sent to me, and they are the Clinical Ceramide Enriched Firming Moisturiser and Firming Eye Cream with Collagen Support Complex. So they are supposed to reinforce elasticity for supple, younger looking skin. And when I received them, I was so excited to try them and thought, this is just what I need, especially the eye cream. You know, I really suffer around my eyes. I need something to help me firm that area up. They were a bit strange. I'm not going to lie, they weren't my favourite. I've used them all up, finally. I've been like religiously using them every night to try and get them used up. But they weren't my favourite, and they won't be cheap. And we know I'm cheap. So I love a budget buy, and unless something is really amazing and wowing me, there's no way I'm going to spend over the odds for it. Lots of great products from Paulas Choice. Their retinol is meant to be really good. I've already mentioned the BHA salicylic acid exfoliant, really good. These just weren't for me. The texture was strange. It was a bit sticky. I did feel that sometimes if I tried to layer something over the top afterwards, so I know it's a moisturiser, but I sometimes like to put a facial oil over afterwards, I found that it pilled a little bit. It had a bit of a weird scent, almost like a coffee scent. Yeah, I haven't got the boxes that they came in, so I couldn't tell you about the ingredients, but just wasn't a fan. Bit disappointed. I was so excited. I had such high hopes, but no, just didn't do it for me. And that finally, that's everything. So lots of products used up, which is great because now I've got to try a whole lot of more new products, and I'm super excited to share them with you when they eventually become empties too. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it was a really long one, so well done if you got to the end. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, so I know to do more empties videos for you. And if you're not already, I would really love it if you would subscribe, click that little button down below and the notification bell next to it, and join the family. And I'll see you for the next video. Thanks guys.